Yo, y'all already know what's gonna happen. Y'all already know what's coming. I've been waiting so long for this. Let's get started, like how we always do on this channel. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be a protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And to do thou, Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl around the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Let's bring up the game. Let's bring it up. Let's see. Make a new game tab. Game capture. There we go. Seconds. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's lower that for myself. And let's lower that for y'all, because this game is very loud. Let's turn it to like about that. Let's see. There we go. We'll put it down to like about 50, because this game is actually very loud in comparison to everything else that I have. But that's fine, and once they get you that really poppin', really poppin', in your ears, the music of the game. So let's get right to it. You know, there's a lot of content for different countries, but I decided to go with Hamburg because usually when it comes to Europa Universalis in particular, the location of Hamburg, just Hamburg or Lübeck, that location, it tends to be in the middle of all of the action in terms of what's going on with EU4. You have Netherlands next to you, you got Poland there, Scandinavia is there, you're also part of the HRE all at the same time. And I really feel like it kind of is a country that exemplifies the middle of like the fray of what's going on with the different parts of Europa Universalis. Also, if you wanted to, as Hamburg or Lübeck, you could also do a colonial game because it's a coastal city. It's a coastal city, and if it's on the coast, then any coastal nation can do colonization. Even the Italians do colonization in some certain playthroughs, which is interesting, but it happens. All right. This is either going to be a very good stream or a very bad stream. It's really going to depend on what's going to happen. Alright. Let me reload my app. Because I think my phone is a little bit itchy. Let's give me a bit here, guys. Okay, there we go. Nobody watching? That's okay. There's probably way bigger channels streaming this right now. So, let's just get started. So, I'm just gonna look through what we have here. I've already been looking at the game. I haven't played or anything. This is our guy. Burgermeister Simon de Flans. This is a republic. I might decide to do something else. Maybe not make our country a republic. Depends on what we're gonna do. Let's look through the map modes. We have the political map mode, of course, and look at the how it looks. All right, let's put it back to how it was before. Look at how this game looks. How this game looks. Can I not see the terrain? It's not letting me see the terrain. What is going on? There we go. Okay, well, it's not letting me see the terrain, but it is okay. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry about that. My folks called me for something. I don't know why it's not letting me see the terrain map mode. It must be something I must be in the settings. I'll just turn it off. Okay, let's look back to what we were looking at now. So we have different map modes here. What you saw there was the political. We also have the tax base, right? These are where you're going to get most of your money from. It's tied to proximity and things like that. Looking around these different places. Go to the board. Regular one. Oh, okay. So they got here in, I presume, Ganzhou. Yes, Ganzhou. I presume this is Nanjing. No, Shenzhen. No. Nadawa. Shanghai. There you go. That's where Shanghai is. Okay. Ashikaga. Mostly going to get their stuff from Hainan, or this is Kyoto in this game. Yep, Kyoto. And this is Korea, or Goryeo. And I presume these are either Seoul and Haeseong, which is in North Korea. Haeseong, okay. Namyeon, okay. and then up here is Pyongyang, but it's called Seongyeon. Okay, I am not a. I know more about Japan than I know about Korea. It's my parents who love Korea stuff, and I'm starting to like it too. You know, I might jump ship, go become a Korea boo. Okay, Stockholm, of course. Okay, tax base, raw materials, of course. If anybody plays EU4, you would know what this is. This is trade goods. Trade goods. They call it in this game is called raw materials. Right? This is what you're trading, right? I would say this game, I'm gonna be honest with you, from how I've seen how this game is basically Victoria 5. Victoria 4, basically. This is the Victoria game that we should have gotten. This game is what Victoria 3 should have been, basically. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. This is the game that we were supposed to get for Victoria 3. So in a way, this game is actually kind of Victoria 4. It looks like Victoria, and the way it is with the trade and all of that, and the population data. Although the population data is more of like a thing that's a hold over from Imperator Rome. It's like a bunch of influences. Of course, the base of the game is Europe Universalis, because of course it is Europe Universalis. But there's also elements like Crusader Kings, as you have nation leaders and all that. Population data. We're gonna experience the Black Death at the beginning of the game, so all of this stuff is going to fall apart. India, of course, these nations have a lot of people. Europe also has a lot of people, but is split among various different countries. Hamburg has 45,000 people. Okay. Cultures, of course, it's a lot more fragmented than it is in other EU games. Of course, because there's a lot more stuff going on. There's a lot. I would say I think this is like way more than what we have in the mod for EU4 was called Voltaire's Nightmare. I think it actually exceeds that. It's just very detailed, so much stuff. Here are the Germans. Here's the French. Here is Iberia. Here is Italy. Medion, I don't know. They're always changing the culture, the name of the culture for this area for Central Italy. It's either Medion or Urbano, Umbrian, Romanesque. In reality, this should be called Romanesque. But, you know. Well, Romanesque is more like Lazio area, so perhaps maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Okay. Look at all this going on in India. Look at China. There is no one Chinese culture. It's split among different things. So we have the Mandarins. These are the Mandarins. These ones all appear. Yan, Jilu, Zhongzhuan, Zhangzhuai. These are Mandarins, and over down here are a bunch of other Chinese ethnicities, and they all speak their own dialects. But the main language, of course, is Mandarin, which is spoken here in the plains. But there's two dialects of Mandarin. There's Northern Mandarin and Southern Mandarin, which goes... So I believe Yan, Jilu, Zhongguan, and Jin are Northern Mandarin. Meanwhile, Xinghai, Wu, Tong Tai, Chu, these are Southern Mandarin. The language that Chinese is mostly known right now is Northern Mandarin. But yeah, you have the different Japanese dialects. In reality, Japanese is one ethnicity, but there's different like cultural varieties. Korean, of course, Churchins, Mongolians, Uzbeks. And then there's like a lot of stuff going on here in the New World. Yeah, here's the central. Let me show the nations over here. As you can see, there's not a lot of stuff going on in the New World. But we're going to change that because we're actually going to do some colonization, actually. We're going to do colonization as Hamburg. It's not the typical gameplay that when you're playing, if you're going to play as Hamburg, right? Typically, you don't go for colonization because it's mostly like a trade thing. You're just trying to get as much money as possible. But I'm going to do colonization because I want to experience everything at the same time. I could have played as Denmark if I wanted to, but I want to do Hamburg because, you know, Hamburg, I like hamburgers, and let's try to colonize America. And we have ourselves a hamburger America. That's where hamburgers come from. It's from Hamburg, the city of Hamburg. We looked at population already, cultures, religions. Oh, religions, yes. So religions is something that we're going to get more into detail. We have Catholicism, of course, right? Let me look. Well, we're just going to look at what we have here, right? So we have Catholicism all across Western Europe, the Orthodox. You have the Miaphysites, which are the Oriental Orthodox. So that would be Armenian Orthodox, the Coptic Orthodox, the Ethiopian Orthodox. There's all these places, right? You have the Muslims, you have the Sunni and the Shiites, right? So Persia at this time was not 100% like Shiite yet. Most of the Shiites lived in Iraq, and Persia has not adopted Shiaism yet. Shiaism, the Shia Islam hasn't really been accepted. Like it wasn't really practiced in Iran until the King Ismail, and then Ismail made all of this Shia. There's a whole bunch of problems with that, but I'm not going to get into that because that's not the point of this stream. We have Hinduism. We have the other religions of India that is not Hinduism. So these would be the ones followed by the Gond people, and then by the Sarna. All these faiths in the mountains here. We have Sanja, which is a combination of Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism. San being three, and Jiao meaning faith, so the three faiths: Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism. Korea is just typically Buddhist, which is how it was historically, but I would say Korea has become more like pure Confucian over time, and it became a purely Confucian country. It's Buddhist now, but in reality it's more purely Confucian than anything else. And then Shinto. It's Shinto, which is the pagan faith of Japan, but it's actually the two at the same time. So the pagan faith and the Buddhist faith at the same time, because of course there is syncretism here. It's not like it's just one thing. Tibetan Buddhism, then there's the Bon, which is Tibetan paganism. In reality, Tibetan Buddhism is actually also a syncretist faith of both Buddhism and the Tibetan paganism. There's also the faith practiced by the Huan, the Zhuan Mongols. If we look at the nations later, yeah, it shows you the faith and their culture, their culture and their faith. We have here the King of Bohemia, who's blind for some reason. Moravia, Hungary. Here's the Pope, who is actually in Avignon. He's not in Rome right now. We have France, England, Castile, and then there's our country. So let's look at the different things. So you could see the minorities. This also does it for cultures too. You can see where your culture is. You could see minorities. So, like for example, these are the Ashkenazis. This is an ethnicity of Jewish people. You can see where all Jewish people are at. They're actually pretty well spread around. It's well spread out. Catholicism well spread out. Let's look at Orthodoxy. Orthodoxy people. Orthodox Christians. Crimeans. Astrakani, Kazanis. There's the Tengri faith, where they are the majority, and then where they are in a minority. Sunnis. Of course, we looked at Orthodoxy already. Let's look at where we could find more Shias. So Shias, you could find them all around. They're also in Kashmir. Okay, Nestorians. You find them all around. They're not a majority in any place except for these areas up here in the Middle East. Outside of there, they are in the Mongol areas and in the south of Italy and also in Yemen. There's also other pagan faiths that are still being practiced. Norse paganism still a thing in Scandinavia, but in a very, very small minority. Shaman paganism, Munaisko, which is the pagan faith of the Finns. Icelandic, which is actually present in southern Greenland. Okay. Okay, so are these guys ruled by Sweden? King of Norway, King of Sweden, King of Scandinavia, Greenland. Oh, okay, so Norway is actually part of the Swedish Union. Okay. I see. Okay. There's things going on here in England. Again, there's way too much stuff for me to go into too much detail. There's also even more. There is more. Like, there is just more map modes. Like, here's a flat land. There's here like the elevation. These are all flat lands, of course. Let me put this away. These are flat lands, of course. All of these are flat lands, and we have mountains over here, especially over here in Asia, the mountains of Tibet, and then I don't know what these mountains would be called in China. Alrighty. What else? Let's look at other map modes. Vegetation, of course. Farmlands, grasslands, woods, forests. And then down here we're going to have deserts, farmlands, jungles. We have jungles. Yep, here's jungles. What else do we have? It's going to be woods, forests, grasslands, deserts, steppes. I presume sparse means steppe. Yeah, that's what that is. The sparse would be the steppe. Okay. And then here in America is the same. Most of these, of course, are forested. Most of this areas was forested before colonization, of course. Yep. Everything looks about right. We're not playing as Scotland. Let me change that. Alrighty, what else do we have? Maritime presence. I guess this is like how much each nation has control over the waters that they have their coastline with. But let's go back to the others. Tactical. What is tactical? More defensive bonuses? Okay, we have a like a middle defensive bonus. Okay, attacker penalty. Okay, so we have one attacker penalty, which is nothing, basically. That's nothing. That's... might as well be nothing. It's better than nothing, but it's almost nothing. Fortification, we have a fort. Supply. I don't know what this would be. I guess this would be getting things across. Of course, in the East Asia, there's more supply. I don't know what supply is. What is supply? Supply limit. Okay. Okay, so when you have a soldier there, okay, is how much there would be, how much supply would be. So basically, the extent, like when you have a soldier, when you have an army, like what's the biggest army you could put in a place before they start taking attrition? I presume that's what that means. Of course, control, we know what control is. That's kind of like goes without saying. Demography, culture groups. Let's look at culture groups. Peasants. What's the majority? Okay, majority population, peasants, tribesmen, slaves. Tribesmen. Okay. There's a lot of slaves in India. And the steppes. Okay. Laborers. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what's the point of this, because it's going to be mostly peasants or slaves or tribesmen. It's never going to be nobles or clergy. Burghers, soldiers. Okay. Is there a place that says majority clergy? No, there's not going to be a place that says majority clergy anywhere. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is going to change over time, of course. There's going to be more places that say laborers and burghers. Okay. Migration. So, want to move to these areas in here in Sweden? Okay, this is where people want to go. Okay, so this is where people want to move. And then right is where people don't want to be, I guess. So people don't want to be here. People don't want to be in Europe at all. But people want to be here in India and China. Okay. I mean, that's where a lot of stuff is, so, you know, this makes sense. Okay. Okay. This is more for colonization, maybe, but this might change when we play the game. Everything, remember, this game just came out, so, like, there's gonna be things that are going to be rebalanced. Nobles. A bunch of nobles. I mean... I'm not exactly sure what's the point of this map mode, but hey, you know, it's better to have more map modes than less. Let's go to satisfaction. Okay, these lands up here seems pretty satisfied. These guys don't seem to be very happy. Okay, it seems to be very mixed. A lot of stuff going on. There's just a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just before we even play the game, like this in and of itself is just so much information. It's just, this is, this is the perfect autist's game. Of course, we have the, okay. Alright, these are religion groups. Oh, let's go back. What about culture groups? What would culture groups be? Oh yeah. Dominant language. So, okay. So, let's see. That's Spanish. Okay. I mean, yeah. Pretty simple. Yep. Alright. Okay, let's look at what else we have. Let's see what else we have. This is going to change a lot, of course. Religion groups, we saw that already. Language power. Arabic, of course, is going to be very powerful. Mandarin is going to be very powerful. Simply because just how many people speak it. French, German. Nobody cares about these languages over here, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. Semi. Iroquoian. I thought Helsini was Iroquoian, but I guess maybe not. I do not know. French is very powerful because of just French. It's historical reasons. A lot of people speak it. Prominent dialect. Let me see. I want to see what's a prominent dialect. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we have languages and we also have the dialect of the language. Hindustani being the language of Hindi and Urdu. You see, this is what I was saying before about Northern Mandarin and Southern Mandarin. You see? There you go. There you can see it for yourself. Oh yeah, there's also here in Indonesia. Let me look at the Indonesian nations. The Mahapahit Sunda. Sudanese. Language being Sudanese. The Hawaiians do a thing. Yeah, they're here. Okay. Oh, the Hawaiians are a thing. I don't know who would want to play in Hawaii, but if you ever want to play in Hawaii, that's something you can do. Right. Gothics. Well, yeah, there's Gothics too. Alrighty. Anything else that we look at before we play the game? Prosperity, maybe? No? Okay. I guess not then. Let's see what else we have. Development. Okay. Is there like a way for me to look at the entire world instead of nation by nation? Okay. Alrighty. Food productivity. This would be very important. Proximity to capital, that's normal, roads, markets, market languages. It's in the name. A lot of these things are very self-explanatory. Language power, prominent dialects, common languages. Okay. Language of the owner. Liturgical language. Okay. What? Oh, right. These guys are like leftovers from like the Latin Empire and stuff like that. Oh, she does not look so healthy. Okay. Okay then. Liturgical language. Language families. Yep. Language families. Alrighty. Okay. I think that's enough for now. Cyprus might be what? Hold on. We also have a way to see content. So what else? What each nation holds. So we see that these countries have a lot of things going on. Yep. There's different bonuses for depending on the country and religion and other factors. Of course, these nations over here: Castile, Aragon, Portugal, Granada, France, Normandy, Brittany. All these nations tend to have a lot of content. Byzantines have a lot of content. Ottomans have a lot of content. Mamluks have a lot of content. These guys have middling content. Of course, Iran, Korea, Japan. Oh, actually, they don't have that much. Okay. Well, let's see. And then we don't have any particular content to our country. However, there are formable nations, and those formable nations have content. Okay, let's finally get into the game. Let's play as Hamburg. Game rules. Enable Iron Man. We set everything to default. So, that's what we're gonna do. Historical AI, weighted, random. What is weighted? No. We're gonna put it to historical. Country name, prohibited, missions prohibited. Oh, none of this stuff we can change anyways. Multiplayer is not changeable either way. Probable nations, plausible, historical, only historical. We'll leave it plausible. Okay, colonization to countries. We'll leave it to only Western countries. And AI exploration will only be in Western countries. Well, actually, that's something that should be... I don't know. I mean, in reality, it was only Western countries that did exploration, so we'll leave it as it was. Culture, dynamic rules. Let's see, can we change it? No, we can't. Okay. Black Death origin, Central Asia, random. Okay. Alrighty. I mean, that's where it started. It started over here. This is where the Black Death started, by the way. The Black Death started in this area right here. In Central Asia, this area, this river right here. It started here in the Golden Horde. It was brought over here. Then from here, it was brought over to Genoa and Venice. And from Genoa and Venice, it spread all around Europe. And it also spread into Asia, into China, India, all these places. How it spread there, I'm not too sure about. I'm more familiar with European history. I have some knowledge of Asian history, but I know more about Japanese history in particular than everywhere else. Alright. Let's go here. The Hamburg campaign. There we go. And we'll make it a cloud save just in case if something happens to my computer. And let's do it. Alrighty, now let's see if my computer is able to handle this game. So far it's running well. Oh no. Okay, we got a lot of problems right off the bat. Yeah. So we are a free city. At us as a free city, we have some certain bonuses as it comes to being a free city. The heartland of the Holy Roman Empire suffered the wrong period of the Great Interregnum and looks to the next decades with worry. With the advancing age of Holy Roman Emperor Ludwig van Wittelsbach, the families of von Wittelsbach, de Luxembourg, and von Habsburg once more prepared for a competition for the imperial crown. While imperial authority south of the Alps is deteriorating, German merchants scramble to secure their trade routes into Italy, while the Hanseatic League are enjoying their dominance over the region of northern Germany, which is where we are right now. So we have unhappy estates. We are going to learn how to play the game as we play it. So here we go. This is all that we can see. Europe and the Middle East. Okay. By the way, I wonder Mecca. And this is where the Kaaba is. What religion are they right now over there? Can I see the nation? Yes. Is a vassal. The ruler is this guy. Okay. Alrighty. And then our guy is just a noble of this area. This is our guy. Burgermeister Simon von Flans. Let's make my computer real hot. Arrange into royal marriage. No country will accept. Okay. No country will accept. Okay. Who are my? Where can I see my? How do we do this? Okay, we're not doing so good in terms of economy, but we can fix that right away. How much ducats we have? We have. I don't speak English, so I'll use a translator with subtitles. How's the campaign going? I don't know what language you speak, but it's okay. We just started right now. I was just looking through like the different map modes. So we're starting right now, actually. So you actually just came right on time. Alrighty, so let's see what we got. We have Ashkenazis, but okay, they're accepted. We can remove them. We'll we'll leave things as is. Let's not cause anything Let's not cause any problems. Hostile actions. Read Cass's belly. Let's see who likes us. Okay, let's look at the map modes. Who likes us? Where can we see who likes us and who does not like us? Diplomacy. Okay, opinion. We'll actually make that part of my thing. Alrighty. So, these guys like me up here. Okay. Let's make allies with people who are most likely not going to make enemies with. So, Nienberg. Let's be friends with them. Let's try to make friends with people who are more powerful. So, Brunswick. Let's try to offer an alliance. No. Country of Nienberg. They will accept an alliance. Oldenburg. Let's do an alliance with Oldenburg. Okay. And we'll do an alliance with Wolgast if we can. Will Wolgast make an alliance with us? No. And who else? Mecklenburg? No. Schleswig? No. Scania? No, they're not even an independent country. Bremen. We might expand into Bremen in the future. We gotta keep our eyes. I don't want to cause any future problems because I don't know how. I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Let's unpause the game. Okay. There we go. Now this is what we're gonna do. Where are the building tabs at? Where are the building tabs at? Actions. Let's build. Oh, I don't even know where anything is. Let's see. Where are the... I don't know. I need to find where the market is. Market village. I don't have enough money for that. I'm gonna try to make as much markets as I can. Marketplace. Can't afford it. Why not? We can't afford nothing. What can we afford then? Let's take a loan and make a marketplace. Oh, we still don't have enough money? Okay, I guess we'll take another loan then. I don't know if that was a good decision or a bad decision. We're still early in the game, so if I mess up, I'll just, try again. Like up a commander. Let's see, who's gonna be our commander? We can go Adolf, Ernst, Agricola, or who can we go with? Who is a good guy? You guys are good. Super parrot speed, SC. Let's see. What does this mean? What does this mean? It's personal. That's just like his personal stats. I think we'll go with the Captain Mark van Hamburg. Yep. Helps with the needs. Wine building in the Lubeck market. Or fine. Taylor's Guild. Okay, well, can we make it? No? Okay, then we can't afford anything then. If people want wineries? No. Yeah, we don't have wine dough. I don't know. Let me see this guy's channel to see what language this guy speaks. Oh, hablas español. ¿Hablas español? You should have just told me what language he speaks. I don't know if he's even still here. Hermano, si tú hablas español, yo puedo hablar español también. Yo soy bilingüe. Vamos a ver. I know va a ser muy difícil porque yo hablo más en inglés que en español, pero puede hablar los dos idiomas. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to do something that's gonna get us our trade power more higher. Okay, so Russian Republic. Oh, this one. Yes. Patricians. let's see. Are we positive in money? Are we positive right now? Let's just lower some costs of things. First of all, as a free city, we don't even have, well, we don't even need most of this stuff. Communist tax. We'll just tax it just a bit. Tax the bourbons just a little bit. That's as much as we can tax them. We can't tax them more than that. And we need to make some money, or else things are not going to go so well. Breweries, Potter's Guild, cabinet options. Appoint a. Let's see. Encourage migration. Sure, we'll encourage migration. I don't know what it's gonna do, but okay. Cool. What? Who can we offer? Who can we do that? Okay, so we can offer alliance with all of these different peoples. Okay, that's good that we can see who we can make an alliance with. Because sometimes they'll be like confusing sometimes. We'll do it with these guys. With Jever. And I think that's it. Okay. Leave it that for now. One more government reform? Okay, what else can we do? Market attraction. What can we use? I just need something that's gonna get my money up. Maybe this. We are not prestigious at all. We are not prestigious at all. Speed 5. Oh, it's chugging. It's chugging. It's chugging along. Alrighty. Let's go back to where we was. Saxony. We can form Saxony if we have these. Holy Roman Emperor, Hanover, Germany. No, I don't think we're gonna do any of these nations. I thought there was other things we can do. Okay, well, I guess not then. Let's see, this is our guy. He's the only one of his dynasty. Let's see if we can arrange marriage. Nobody will accept. That's not good. We could also just marry a lowborn. It's not like it matters. Let's see, Republican tradition. Prestige. It's whatever. To the disgrace of this city. Oh my goodness. Is there really nobody who will... We'll leave it like that for now. He's only 30. He's only 32. He'll be okay. Okay. Everything seems to not be going so well for me right now. Everything seems to kind of be going haywire at the moment. I understand. What more can I do? Like, we produce wheat, that's it. There's nothing more I can do than that. Possible rivals? Who are possible rivals? We're gonna rival Diff Martian. And we're going to... Oh, okay, that's it then. Alright then. I don't know why we're in the red though. I don't understand. I don't understand. What could be the problem here? I mean, we have wheat. You know what? I think we just might have to expand. The issue is expand how? They don't have a fort. We're going to expand into Hamburg. They make beeswax, and I'm going to take their beeswax. Too many relations. Okay. And we'll just cancel this now. No? Okay, we'll wait. Alright, there we go. Okay. Possible reforms. What more reforms can we do? Trade office network. No. Let's do this one. Oh, that made us make less money somehow. Okay. How about this? Let's see what we can do. Correct, Cass's belly. No, Cass's belly. We are a subject that's not allowed to start its own wars. Oh, I didn't know that. What? Okay, well, I guess we can't start wars then. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, now I see why people don't play in these areas usually. I guess we'll marry a world war. There we go. We got no prestige. There we go. There we go. Kind-hearted. She's a pretty lady. Rivalry declared. Who declared rival on me? How do we see How do we see who rivals us? Who rivals us? Relations. You are a rival? How about this? Can't. So apparently we can't start our own wars because we're part of the Hanseatic League. But if I decide, hey, I don't want to be part of the Hanseatic League, what about that? How about I don't want to be part of the Hanseatic League? What you gonna do about it? This might be the next step. This has to be the next step, actually. We are going to build the spy network. Because we have to be independent from the Hanseatic League. Hundred Years' War. Have a market with food. But I want to understand, like, how do we do... I just don't know, understand. How do I do trade stuff? Okay. I don't understand. What do I do? Let's see what we could do. Let's export wheat to... Who is lacking in wheat? Oh, okay, we'll export wheat to... Okay, we'll export wheat to Cologne. Durin? Okay. We have no trade capacity in the market? What you mean? What? Where's our country at? This is lame. What you mean? This game is already hard. I don't even know what's going on. What? This is what I should have done from the beginning. But now I don't have enough money for this nonsense. Man. This is what I should have done from the beginning. You know what? We're just gonna restart. I'm actually just gonna restart, actually. This would be a lot more easier if we just played as Spain or something like that. This would probably be a lot more easier if we just decided to play as like Steel or something like that. But I always gotta be the most difficult person. Pick the most difficult thing always. Well, now I know. Now I know that those things I should do first before I make markets. That's a very based quote right there. That's a very based quote right there. Ferdinand really said that. We requested you recognize the Church and its highest priest, the Pope, as rulers of the universe. That is based. Very based. Okay, let's get back to what we're doing. Free city of Hamburg. Oh, it's a different guy now. Sigmund von Sachen. Well, I guess it randomizes it then. Nobody likes this. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what you way to do with that information that nobody likes this. Okay, who wants to be our friend? We'll be friends with Oldenburg again. Cool. And we'll be enemies with... Actually, we're going to be enemies with... Who will we be enemies with? We're going to be enemies with this guy over here. That's gonna be our enemy. I don't know where is it though? Rival selected. It's gonna be this guy. Yeah. Okay. Consumer government reforms. I just don't know. What more can I do to make my country make more money right off the bat? Nutritions, maybe there's something here I can use. Don't know. Our country needs to make money, but I don't know how I can go about it. It's actually kind of annoying. No labor on Sunday. Protect the faith of the common people. No. 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 Okay. Diplomatic range. Wait, this is way better. This is way better to make. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Current research. Okay. Possible cabinet actions. Develop province. Encourage migration. Stabilize country. Foster new culture. Let's encourage migration to Hamburg. And we'll also develop the province. As for laws, religious laws, we will have... Oh, the laws we already have, I guess. No censorship. We'll leave that as is. We're not changing that. Yeah. Monogamous marriage. Of course, there's not a way we can change that. Anti-piracy. Military law, protect trade routes. We'll leave that as is. I don't think there's anything to do with that. Again, this game basically is kind of like a Europe, a Victoria 4. Cabinet lacks member. You. We'll make it. Okay, Parliament. States. Let's start building things now. Make him the admiral. Unmarried burgermeister and popular buildings. What are the buildings that we have? Are these all the buildings that we have? Orchard. Can take it down. If we don't need it, then don't have it. What buildings do we have? How can we see what buildings we have? Production. Government, economy. Again, we're just gonna have to learn how this works. Infrastructure. Okay, here we go. We have this, we have this. Okay, cool. This is good. Is it not good? Income? Okay. The one that has negative income we'll get rid of. Okay. I don't understand. What more do we need? Are these making bad income? They're all making income. I don't see what more. Okay, they're all making income. Granary makes some income. Something is not profitable. Potter's Guild. Okay, then we'll make less Potter's Guild then. A brewery. Ooh. Why not with this? This is way more easier. Also, let's try to get independence from our liege. Which is our guy? What's diplomacy again? There we go. Overlord. Overt actions built a spy network. There we go. Okay. Okay. Are we playing an Iron Man? I don't think we are. Are we playing an Iron Man right now? No, we're not. Oh my goodness. I did all of that for nothing. Oh my goodness. We're not doing so well in this game, guys. We'll have to play different. We might have to play a different country. Because so far we have went nowhere. It's already an hour. Oh my goodness. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. That's our new guy. Honestly, if I wanted, I could have played as Oldenburg actually, but you know, this is our guy, Baldwin von Friesson. This is the guy. This is gonna be the one for real this time. This is gonna be the one. Okay, so how do we make money then? Diplomatic spending. Right, because we are a vassal. We'll have an army to spend on. What is this supposed to do? We don't really have to do any of that, really. Okay. At least we'll get that sorted out. Let's see. Culture resource. The only one that we have. Possible cabinet action again. Develop province. Okay. There's migration. I don't understand. What did I do that made it cost more money? Well, we might as well have the peasants working there. I need something that's going to bring my production, my money up. Right now, this is not doing me any well. Get rid of some of those. There we go. Like that, we'll make ourselves some money. That's gonna make ourselves some money. There's that. There we go. We found it. We got to make ourselves a. What's this map? Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Hmm? Why are people unhappy? Why are you guys unhappy? Estate privilege? Let's see. Great works of the faith? Let's see. Well, you know what? No, that's not even, we're not even going to be able to make that happen anyways. Okay. Ladies administration, strengthen faiths. What would make them happy? Okay. That'll make us, that'll make them happy, right? No? Then what else will you need to make them do? Enforce religious unity? Yeah, this is, yeah, that's fine. That should be fine, right? No? I don't understand. Okay, that should help, right? No? Well, they should help for now because I don't know what more that I can give them. Patricians? Why are the patricians unhappy? Okay, let's see. Banal lordship. Celebrate court life, elite council, land rights, monetary fields, noble. That should help. That helps us. There we go. Not understand what these guys just love being unhappy. Hopefully this will be over. Okay. These people just like being unhappy for some reason. Okay, fine, whatever. Where is that even at? That's which one is that? That's this one? Okay, cool. Brema? Brema? Ah, there you go. That's how you open the country plan. Okay, witty smugglers. Smuggling has been. We got smugglers. We'll recruit them as spies. No, we're not. We will ignore them for the time being. Assign the best men to deal with the collaborative urgency for the time being. There's really not much. There's really nothing we can do. Oh, wow, that really made a lot of money. Oh, we're making money now. Okay, well, we're making money now. The City League suggestion. There have been many leagues of mutual cooperation within the Holy Roman Empire, the Hanseatic League, the Swabian League, Seems like a massive waste of time. Zurich? Where's City League? And what do we do if we just say no? Sure, I guess we could join it. Hey, okay. Okay. Repay the loan? Can we repay the loan now? Bank of Barty. Where even is that? But where is that though? We took a loan all the way from these guys over here in Florence. Okay. Oldenburg. Does Oldenburg have a family? Let me see. Go to country panel. Let me look at their dynasty. No, this is... No. Why will Cuomo not accept it? We'll try to get Cuomo to accept it. Cuomo. What? Let me see. What are they? They are Lombards? No. Guilds. Okay, burghers have become the dominant power in Hamburgian business. Okay. Alrighty. Where even are these places? Oh, they're in France. Okay. What do you mean? Tops with leads. Why are you guys so mad? None of these people have rice. There's no rice for me to take. Okay. Let's go with guilds. Oh, okay. We'll go with that afterwards. What else? We'll leave it there for now. What? Oh. Okay, now it is time for us to create. We got no soldiers. No but soldiers over time. Alrighty, we got money again. Let's see what else we can make. Something else that calls us to have one. Another one? We'll build another one. If we can, that is. Let's see. Can we make another Tailor's Guild? How much will it take? Okay. I mean, we're almost there anyways. Some people are mad at us. That's fine. People can be mad. River's pleased. Oh, okay. Well, guess we'll make it right away. We have 50. Okay, let's take advantage of this. Let's go back to the trade thing. Money. Money. Production. Yeah. So I think that'll get us. There we go. There we go. And anything else? Carpenter's Guild? I don't think that's gonna... How much is that even? No? Okay, then no. I mean, if we can make a lot of money from these tailors guilds, we'll just continue to keep on making more tailors guilds. We'll just keep on making more tailors guilds, and we'll just keep on making more tailors guilds, and we'll just keep on making more tailors guilds. We'll just, yeah, let's just let people pay each other back. Alrighty. Well, we'll play the waiting game now. Okay. Yep. Come on now. Alrighty, so now we're making trade and cloth. Let's see, what else can we do? Foreign inventor was kicking. So we have some Bremenis. That's what people from that place are called, Bremenenses. Okay. A brilliant person from Brema has come to seek her patronage after falling out with theocracy. I don't think I want to anger a big neighbor like Brema, because Brema is very large, and I don't want to risk making them angry. Okay. That's just the more safe option. Okay, let's make ourselves another. Oh, we already queued it up. Alrighty. So far, no changes. Are lenders in crisis? Let's exploit the chaos. Okay. Now we don't have loans. Perfect. That is very so the banks in Florence were messing around, so there were some issues, so now we no longer have a loan to worry about. Things fell into place. That is so scum, bro. That's such scum tactics. Expanded archives of universal Christianity. Let's go with this and this. Construction speed would be nice. Clearing of terrain, maximum RGO and rural. That sounds like good. That sounds like a good thing to take. Okay. Alright, we have no loans to worry about now. Pass a parliament issue. Alright. Amen, amen. Glaskov has added to the Holy Roman Empire. Okay. Glasgow is part of the Holy Roman Empire now? Where's that at? Okay. Poor government policies. Have we chosen the right path? Or Christians made some good points. We'll let them be a little bit angry at us. Uh-oh. Now we gotta make them happy again. Balancing things is so hard. We'll just let it co-op over time. We're not going to add any more privileges. They have enough privileges as is. Okay. What's going on over here? What's going on in these places? What? You're a Borgian. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully the Comos, are... Do you have any people I can... No? They do not know? No? But brother, what happened to your lady? The lady is not available? Can I not... No? She's already married. Ah, she's already married. Oh, okay. Who else? That's his only daughter that he has. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. That was a big waste of time. This will take advantage of what we have. Because we already make wheat, so if we make a place that produces beer, maybe that will draw in more, I don't know, more stuff for our beer. Okay, let's see what we're going to make money to make this. But damn, there's nobody going to accept. Let's see, Bologna. Let's see. How old is his god? Oh, he has a lot of options. There's a lot of options to go for. Okay. She seems to be paired already. She's pretty. Is there anybody open for marriage? She is too old. And this guy is a monk. Okay. And what about the Rimi? We're looking for a spouse now. Let's see, open dynasty. Oh, you got a big family. Let's see. She is married already. Okay. And she is too young. She is not married. She is also not married. Who else? There's a lot to go from here. Okay. We'll go for that one then. So we'll go for this one. Improve relation. There we go. I'll try to get them to be friends. It's like all the way across the world though. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So far we're just making things happen. We're building things. We're building a brewery. You know, Germans, they love their beer. Unhappy estates. Oh my goodness. No, they're fine. Alright, they'll be fine. 100 Years War. Okay, what's going on here? Who is winning? France is winning. Okay. Alrighty. We have our Casus Belli against the Hanseatic League, but we're not going to be declaring war anytime soon. It expires on the 1st of January. Okay. Okay. Get more places to the Holy Roman Empire. That's amazing. The more the merrier. Oh, we just do the waiting game. Fair laws embraced by all. That rhymes. A commitment to true justice, blind to the nation, religion, and tradition has proven popular. Well, I was well aware. Well and well. Population map. Oh. Population. So far, how much people we have? We have 51,000. Okay. Oh, autosave. Okay. 51,000, and we can make it more. And what else can we do? Literacy? What's literacy like? People in my lands tend to be somewhat literate, although not as good as it could be. Okay. What else can we look at? How about migration? Oh, people like migrating here? Oh, they're moving in from these places. Okay. Where are people here moving in from? Okay, okay. Oh, it's by region. Okay, so Germany. Okay, Rhineland. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. It's by market area. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. And more government reform. There we go. Make our trade even better. Okay, let's look back to markets. How are we doing? Are we doing good? We need more alum. What are we lacking in? Rice. So what we surplus in is fish, of course, sand, legume, and what we lacking in is grains, surprisingly, fruit, furniture. Furniture? They're lacking in furniture and now I see why I make a lot of money from cloth guilds, because they need more cloth guilds. Okay. Okay. But I'm making cloth guilds, I'm not making cloth farms. I'm not producing cloth. I'm taking the cloth that is traded into my land and making things from it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get back to what we were doing. Go back to the regular plan. Well, surprisingly enough, my computer doesn't get as hot. You know what game makes my computer really hot? Excuse me, not CK. City Skylines 2. City Skylines 2 makes my computer heat up. Okay. The more the merrier. With Hamburg. Right, we're building up money because we're going to make ourselves in more markets. That's what I remember now. Excuse me. Excusez-moi, we're making money. We're making money. I guess we could make more Tailors Guild, but we also should make ourselves a marketplace. No. Warehouse? No. Embassy? No. Mission? No. Hospital? No. Trade office? Trade office. That's not something we need yet. This is what we need. There we go. We cannot build a market village in a city. Okay, then we'll just go back to what we was doing before then. We'll make more. We'll just make another one of these. Breweries. Okay, well, guess we'll make more of these then. And we'll also make ourselves... Oh, a scriptorium. Let's make ourselves a scriptorium. How much we need? Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Fiber plants. Can we make this? Let me see. Okay. Well, we're building up. We'll get there. Age of the Renaissance. Let me look at the ages. What are we at? Ages? Age of the Sky thing? New World. Let's go with... Let's see. Whatever focuses on trade, because we are trade. Okay, this one then. Church attendance duty. We'll take that now. Banking. Yeah, banking is most likely not going to appear. Renaissance, same thing. Professional armies, same thing. Not gonna appear for us. Dangerous ideas are spreading. Humanism. Spiritualist. things are just getting really crazy now. I am a very spiritualist person, though. I don't believe in secular humanism. I think it's garbage. Okay. I really had a person I know in real life quote something from Hobbes, but not like in the normal way, but in the cringe way. Okay. This is not the right place to look. Advances. Geopolitics. Expanded archives. Yeah, we'll do it like that. I don't know. We must pursue good relations with our fellow Christians, even if some of their practices are considered heresy. Yeah, because I am actually planning on expanding into the Baltic Sea. So, yeah. Our friend Oldenburg. Oldenburg, you don't have anything that... You don't have relatives we can do things with? Okay. People need rice, but there's no rice in Europe. Is there anybody who does rice? Let me see. No. No. Yes. Okay. There's rice in Egypt. Where does rice go? Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, they integrated Bitmarchen. Okay. Tonder. You're much weaker than them? That's kind of scary, but we'll try to set things up. You're a fair bit weaker than them. Okay, that's interesting to know. Some people are expanding. We, on the other hand, must make a military. What? Why was the king excommunicated? What'd he do? Oh, because of the war. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not going to be their first excommunication. We'll see what the Reformation brings for us. The Protestant Deformation. Let's see. Arrange a royal marriage. Economy. What else can help us? Books? Okay, books then. Or scriptorium. Or what would help us? Supply versus demand. There is not enough supply for demand. Liquor. Let's just focus on the stuff that's going to get us easy money. So I saw that the need some more furniture stuff, so we do that. Let's focus on making some money. Let me look back at remake. Many. Let me see. You guys paired off your daughter already? Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to just bite the bullet and just marry a lowborn. Munchen. Saints perform miracles. We truly been blessed. Their actions have shown the true path. Where, we'll go for more stability. Where can we see institution? In, oh. Okay. Institutions. Now, the issue with this, brother, is I don't... Huh? How am I going to help? How am I going to help in this war? What? Who is this war between? But why am I a part of this? What? This must be something that the Hanseatic League got involved in. Yeah, this is a Hanseatic League war. We don't have anything to do with this. This is not our problem. Okay, this is not our problem. This is not our problem. This is not our problem. I'm just gonna marry a little more. Nobody's gonna marry us. Ecce il male. Noble elite. Beetle boom. Beetle boom, beetle boom. And nothing's gonna happen to us, by the way. Master lessons. Roman Orthodoxy. Experience from the Baltic Crusades. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. We're not doing nothing the other way. We are doing it absolutely nothing. Anti-Brabantian coalition. Oh, okay. It's because they were expanding too fast. Yeah, y'all have to slow down, man. Y'all be doing too much. Where's their capital at? It's in Turnout. Yeah, you're screwed, dog. Underground art. And catch the perpetrators. Art. You must destroy these unholy things. Maybe the art pass. We'll see. Maybe it's good art. Belongs in a museum. Okay, what's the art that we made? How can we see art that we have made? Pages. How can we see art that we have made? I just can't. I don't know. How can we see art though? Automation. Well, yeah, we'll leave that on. Subsidized buildings. Yeah, we'll turn that on. Laws, we'll leave that on. Cause I don't know what am I doing. I don't know what I'm doing. All of this stuff I'm gonna leave on, and all of this stuff I will leave off. Let's see how we do now. Okay, there we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, just automate the trade because I can't figure that out right now. Okay, now we're making hella money. I know where that is. It's in Illity. What else can we make right now? Let's see. Don't get this money. Okay, okay. How much migration are we at now? Clergy's land must be protected. Yeah, okay, you can get mad, I don't care. I didn't even look at the event, I just look at the results. Ancestry. Okay, okay. Now we got ourselves... How much we have now? Man, we're getting a lot of people. Wait until the Black Death shows around and we're gonna lose everybody. Oh, okay, we have a daughter now. Agatha von Friesuck. Nice. Mine is touched. Okay. Von Friesuck. Okay, okay. I like this trade game. Cathedral. Alrighty, alrighty. Wer Frucht. Wer Frucht. I don't know what that means. It might be a bad word. If it's a bad word, then I don't know. I don't think they're gonna put bad words in the game like that. Let's see. Let's make ourselves another scriptorium. Are we making ourselves another scriptorium or no? Why does it keep fluctuating? Let me do some things here. Let's take that off because I don't know what it's doing. Cost of the court, put it back to where it was. Minting, leave that as is. Commoners tax, leave everything as is. Yeah. Trade efficiency, fair laws, markets, create a market. Can we create a market? That would be interesting if we could do that. Okay, well that's fine. I guess we don't make a cathedral then. Wait. Wait. Oh yeah, we have more people. I keep forgetting things like that. What country is this? Damn. They're very unpopulated parts. Okay. Danish. People are moving Danish. More Ashkenazis are moving in, okay. More Statians, okay, that's fine. Frisians, okay. Brandenburgers, okay. What's the current Jewish population of Europe? Oh wow, a lot of places in Germany kicked them out. Okay. And okay, they're kind of in the decline right now. Worldwide. Okay. Or Saxons, they are different places. Ashkenazis are okay. Statians. Okay. We might culture convert to Holstatian, because Holstatian has better stuff. Let's see. Out of this. Oh my goodness. It begins. It's in Central Asia somewhere. We can't see it, but it's about to happen. Huh? Well, here we go. We do not have manpower. Well, I am so sorry, Oldenburg, but unfortunately... Oh, you got it. No, you have it. There's a lot of people in this war. That's not me. What is this war? Oh, okay. But why did you call... Well, why did you start this war? I don't even have soldiers. I don't even have a navy. I don't barely even have a navy. I will say Frisia is getting a little bit scary. So is Denmark, but Denmark has limitations for expanding south, so I am safe for now. Okay, well, you guys lost the war. Why did you start this stupid war? Why is this so stupid? Oh boy, we got ourselves smallpox. Dangers, currents weathered. Part of North Germany. What part are we at? We are part of Lower Saxony. Okay. What is this? Smallpox? What is this? Black Death? Here we go. Here's the Black Death. The Golden Horde. Peter. We'll name him Siegfried, Lorenz, Alexander, Eugene, Frederick, Leonard, Hendrik, Gottfried, Moritz. I will go Moritz. Okay. Cabinet dynamism. Okay. Who's the emperor right now? Ludwig von Wittelsbach. He is the emperor of the Upper Bavaria. And then we got Austria, excuse me. And he is, can I see his, this is the Habsburgs. What did she die of? Doesn't really say. Good fortune, no match for us. These guys don't even have armies. Us, on the other hand, it's our duty. Okay. I don't know what's going on in the markets, why it keeps fluctuating back and forth. Idiots. Okay, well, that's fine. Some indulgences. Oh my goodness. We will say repentance is bitter. Indulgences cannot be for money. Here it is. It's coming. It's going to be really bad. Well, snap. Well, ain't that about a bee? Sure, we'll let them come in. Let's see. Well, actually, yeah, there's so much more I want to do. We're building up an army. What you mean? No! It's here, no! It's killing us, no! What's her demography now? Did we survive it or no? No, we didn't survive nothing. Alright, time to die. Yep, time for a lot of our people to die now. That's true, right? I don't know what's gonna happen with the Reformation, man. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got ourselves a little bit of a situation now. Bremer is expanding. And so is Lundberg to our south. A lot of nations are expanding around this. And we're going to be left behind if we don't act smart. No. No. The bubonic plague is killing us, man. No. Rowdy. It's cool. Let's see. Yeah. Take money. Because why not? Okay. Why though? Why are they sieging down my shit? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty cool. They elected him. Okay. Well, he's the new Holy Roman Emperor. Caro. What's Luxembourg? Oh, there you go. How much people they have? Oh, we won a war even though we didn't do anything. Okay. We have more people than that. Okay, okay. You can always use some muscle cubes. Oh, she's actually pretty. Oh, she's actually pretty good. Straight. Okay. Okay, Petromaler is pretty good. Rating. How much is abstain? I don't need a vote. Okay, let's look at trade. Damn, man, they killed freaking almost half of our population, bruh. Oh, yeah. Well, everybody else is in the same position, so we'll be fine. Yeah, let's get some stability. What do you think worth getting? I got 3K hours on EU4. So far it's too early for me to say. I just started playing right now. Alright. So far I like it. I'm just over here doing trade. I haven't really expanded or anything like that. We'll see. It's too early for me to say. Alright? It's too early for me to say if I recommend this game or not. So I'm enjoying it so far. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. I'm just learning how it's working and all of that. Let's see. Okay, can we build our spy network on a Hanseatic League? Because I want to expand it now. I might kill the run, but it'll still make something interesting. If this run is dead, then we'll just play as a different nation because yeah. What are we looking at? Hold on a second. But why though? It keeps doing this nonsense. Let me see. It must be tied to this. That's what it is. It's on automate everything. Yeah. It's this right here. Diplomacy relations. Okay. Put this back on. This back on. The Poetry Guild. Okay. Secret guilds have grow when helped by the state. Let's see. I'll do a trade. We got 3K hours on EU4. I got 5K hours on EU4, bro. Most of it is just me, just like playing Junior mode, observation mode, not me actually playing the game. Oh, okay, nobody can get there. Okay. Nobody can get there either. Okay. Okay. I didn't even realize I played for so long. Time flies when you play. Whatever. Okay, suppose we got $100. I totally forgot that we should be doing things. Let's make ourselves distillas. And what else are we gonna be doing? Let's see what we can do in terms of military. Just wait for this to come back up. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. Mm. These guys are at war. Who are they at war with? They seek independence from the Hanseatic League. They have presence in a lot of different countries around the world. And benefits. I didn't even think about that. We could play as the Hanseatic League. I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna play as the Hanseatic League next time. Another time. Oh my goodness. This might be it for us. This might be it for us. We're gonna try to fight against Denmark. Unfortunately, it's not going to be easy. Let's head over there. Okay. Oh no! You can't fight that. We got stack wiped. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be part of this stupid war anyways, dog. And now they're fighting in my city, dog. Well, at least they helped me out. But this is some nonsense. Alright. Naval levies? No. We need military levies. Weird. Well, the Hanseatic League is winning. This goes to show that this might be what happens to me if I ever decide to try to fight for independence. Okay, good. Oh, we can get in alliance with them. allies? We're allies right now. We have allies, or do we not have allies? We do not have allies. Okay, that's fine. This will be our ally, Holstein. Schleswig. Why not? Where's our extra diplomat at? What? Man, this is crazy. How do we only have one diplomat? Where's the other diplomat at? what in the world happened? What happened to our other diplomat? Okay then. Why? What in the world? Now the issue is how in the world am I going to... I don't know what happened to my other diplomat, and I'm not sure how in the world do I get it back. It disappeared somewhere. I need another diplomat. I want to be independent from the Hanseatic, but I just don't know how to manage it. Okay. just look it up. I'm gonna just look it up. Oh, actually, I'm gonna find out for next week. God bless y'all. Take care of yourselves and peace out. Catch you guys later.